We are born for greatness. Every man under the sun grows up harboring secrets, ambitions, to be someone and to do something outstanding with their lives. And greatness awaits. Author and motivation speaker Natsi shares with you principles and nuggets that are designed to empower you to arise with confidence and unleash the greatness within solutions. Natsi's mandate in life is twofold: to make people know God, and secondly, to make people know who they are in God. Natsi serves as an overseer with Faith Ministries and is married to Cynthia, and together they are proud parents to Kyla, Tamika, and Munatsi Joseph. They live in Harare, Zimbabwe. He is best known as a leader with a pastor's heart and is often best described as a man with a great passion for young people. As a communicator, he's known for his refreshing, down-to-earth style that combines humor, strategic, and insight into timeless principles that make greatness in life. A mentor and life coach to many, he is the founder of a youth movement called This and That has had opportunity to impact countless youthful hearts through its radio program. He is also passionate in adding value to the corporate world through strategic leadership and team building. He does this through Tamika Business Solutions.
Self-confidence. Do you believe in you, your maker, and your makeup? Have you ever interacted with something that was made by a professional, like a dress that was put together by a skilled designer, or a suit that was sewn by a gifted tailor? There is something about the maker of something that reflects the distinction of what he makes. You were created by God, the master designer. The fact that you were created by an excellent creator, by default it means that you are an excellent creation. Author and Bible teacher Max Lucado puts it this way: you are not an accident. You were not mass-produced. You were deliberately planned, specifically gifted, and lovingly positioned on the earth by the master craftsman. The moment you begin to be aware of this amazing fact, self-confidence begins to explode in you. You will walk with your head high, your shoulders raised high, and your self-esteem soaring. Not because you're arrogant, but because you understand that you're special. In the Holy Scriptures, we are told we are created in God's image. This means that when God looks at us, He sees Himself because we are made in His image. When you know that you are God's image, it changes the way you perceive, package, and project yourself. Sociologists tell us that one can never rise above the way they see themselves. You have to see yourself accurately and believe yourself affirmatively before you can express yourself powerfully. It's fascinating to know that the more you believe in the God who created you, the more you believe in yourself. God never creates anything empty. When God created trees, they were full of fruits, which were full of seeds, which when planted creates more trees. The earth is full of minerals, precious stones, animals, land, and sea life. If creation is full with such great deposits, how about you, who was created in God's image? There is wealth within you that you have been ignoring. When you acknowledge and appreciate the rich deposit of greatness that is in you, in the form of potential, then you begin to have an ever-growing sense of purpose and self-confidence. Wealth brings confidence. You are not empty. You are full waiting to be emptied. You are not empty trying to be full. That is why you should never define yourself based on material possession. You should define yourself based on the immense potential of God in you. One of the things that consistently happening in Africa is the discovery of minerals. These minerals did not start exist the day they were discovered. They were in existence before they were discovered. From inferiority to greatness. You cannot rise up your greatness as long as you are looking down upon yourself. Inferiority has never launched anyone to greatness. Many people, especially in the third world countries, look down upon themselves and operate in a pity because they have never believed in the right things about themselves. And therefore, they have a beat down sense of self-esteem, which leads to low self-confidence. A person with low opinion of themselves will be inferior and will not have chances to rise up to be the person they could be. They will go around in life crawling in self-pity and complaining about how life is unfair to them. It was Dr. Robert Schuller who said, "Life is not fair, but God is good." The people who wait for the day that life will be fair to take action on their potential are proving that their self-confidence is low. Life has never been fair, but everybody gets the opportunity to take the lemons of unfairness that life throws at them and turn them into the lemonades that can refresh others. My story is not one of life being fair. It's a story of triumph of self-confidence over the unfair seasons of life. I did not grow up in a rich family. My background has struggles that could have overcome me if I had chosen to wallow in self-pity instead of rising up in self-confidence. I had many opportunities to give up along the way, but something inside me told me that I could make it. I knew I had within me the capacity to rise up and become someone in the society could look up to. I built my self-confidence, and my self-confidence in turn helped me to build my dream. At this juncture, it is important for me to point out the fact that self-confidence is not the same as arrogance. Arrogance is an attitude that springs from a heart that is full of pride. Self-confidence is simply the ability to understand and celebrate your uniqueness. Self-confidence is believing in yourself no matter what you don't have. It's believing in the greatness in you and believing that no situation can stop it from coming forth. I've been in places where people have been asked to volunteer to do something that they are good at. It has been my observation that many people shy away because they don't have self-confidence. In life, people with less giftings and more self-confidence will always do more than those with great talents and low self-confidence. Comfortable in your own skin. The great self-confidence question is, are you comfortable being you? We live in a world of selfies, where people are consistently posting images of themselves looking very happy. The unfortunate thing is, if you were to ask them how happy and how confident they are about who they are, they will give you a totally different opinion of what you see on the selfie. The selfie rarely projects the true self-confidence. No one can build your self-confidence for you. You must come to the place where you are comfortable in your own originality, celebrate your own peculiarity, and embrace your own personality for you to walk in self-confidence. As Robin Sharma says, when your self-respect is in place, you don't need society's applause. The self-confidence builders. As you are reading this chapter, you may be asking, I understand all that you are saying, but then my self-confidence is so low. How do I raise it up? How do I become a person of self-confidence as I maintain a disposition of humility and self-respect? Well, here are some of the few keys that I believe I could help you to begin to systematically build up your self-confidence. Number 1, self-concept. Self-concept is how you see yourself. It's critical to understand that your self-confidence is a reflection of your self-concept. How you see yourself influences how others see you. In the Bible, we have a story that clearly underscores this idea. Moses, the great leader of Israel, sent 12 spies to check out the land where he was leading the people to. As the spies arrived there, they found a great land that was flowing with milk and honey, but they also saw giants. As they came back, 10 of the spies they gave a bad report that was negative and uninspiring. 2 of the spies, who had correct self-concept, said, "Let us go at once and take over the land. We are well able." These 2 spies were in the company of the 10 who had given a negative report. The difference was that they had an accurate self-concept. They emphasized their ability and not the ability of their enemy. A good place to start building your self-confidence is to always emphasize on your potential and abilities. Someone said, we tend to see others through our own eyes. If you give a donkey green spectacles, rest assured that he will start grazing thinking that everything is grass. If you think you can, then you will. If you think you can't, then it's almost certain that you won't. The wise man Solomon aptly declared, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." Number 2, self-talk. Your words have power. A good question to ask yourself would be, what have I been saying about myself of late? If you can't speak to yourself, then you will never raise your self-confidence. Self-confidence is that which grows when you begin to appreciate and verbally affirm the great deposits that we have in us. Self-talk is looking at yourself in the mirror and speaking faith-building and confidence-inspiring words to yourself. As you speak those words of faith, hope, and possibility, they get into your soul and your subconscious mind, thus beginning to condition your self-confidence for greatness. Your words are weapons. No matter what everybody else says about you and to you, the most important thing is what you say to yourself. When everybody else quits talking, self-talk will build you if you speak words that will build you. Number 3, self-development. Do you believe enough in yourself to invest in yourself? If you were a company, would people be inspired to come and buy your shares because of how valuable you are? True self-confidence happens when you invest in personal development. If you are not growing, you are dying. You must take personal responsibility to develop yourself in every way possible because your self-confidence depends on it. Read to develop your mind. Exercise to develop your physical stature. Network to expand your social structure. Do everything you can to make yourself better. The interesting thing is that you strive to become better, then you will feel better about yourself. When everyone stops growing, they become a victim of inferiority and a captive of mediocrity. What you know is not all there is to know. Where you are is not all there is. Reach for growth and pursue wisdom, and you will be surprised at the return that will bring you to self-confidence. Number 4, self-packaging. You should dress the way you want to be addressed. You don't necessarily have to dress expensive, but you have to dress confidently. The first impression is a lasting impression. Sometimes a person carries themselves apologetically because they are not dressed for the occasion and they feel out of place. Dress appropriately to allow yourself to feel special. Self-confidence is a result of an inward conviction that has an outward expression on how one dresses. Package yourself consistently with what you believe about yourself, and you will walk with a spring in your step because of self-confidence. Dress good, smell good, look good, and you will feel good. Build your own brand. Number 5, self-confidence plus. As you learn to walk in self-confidence, it will affect many areas in your life positively. You will be able to handle your relationships better, make smarter decisions, and scale higher heights. Life has endless possibilities for individuals who walk in self-confidence. Possibilities end for a person whose self-confidence begins to deteriorate. One of the greatest things that I've come to observe in life is that the higher one's self-confidence grows, the greater the risk he is able to take, and as such, the greater the potential rewards he is able to reap. You are also able to inspire others to be confident as you walk in self-confidence yourself. There is a privilege, there is an honor, and there is respect in walking in self-confidence. There is a reward in believing the best about yourself. Don't allow anyone or anything to cheat you out of the greatness in you. Arise and be who you can be. Be confident, you can do it. As you enjoy the benefits of self-confidence, you also need to be aware of the thieves of self-confidence that are around you. To keep self-confidence soaring, you have to be selective of who you relate with. Allowing negative people to be your confidants will only kill your self-confidence. You have to make sure you surround yourself with people and books that inspire you and keep you engaged and motivated. You must stay conscious of the fact that anything that kills your self-confidence is an enemy to your future. You must fight it with everything that you have. Arriving at the peak of your potential will demand that you choose self-confidence over self-pity.
Greatness awaits. What are you waiting for? This is your time. It's your time to rise. Be the best you were born to be. Rise up and shine. Greatness awaits. What are you waiting for? This is your time. It's your time to rise. This is your time. Rise up and shine. This is your time. Greatness awaits.
Greatness awaits team. Your solution to all your business resolutions.